Valley's bullshit's blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the word kill me, I don't need a new word under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game.
Yo. I forgot. I got caught in updates. I got caught in updates. Well, how's everyone doing? I'll start off very quickly. One, why this is way later than I thought, purely because right when I was about to start, I forgot about Marvel Rivals, stepped out in the room, and it apparently started downloading, and I'm like, well, safety reasons, I can't let it pause. Then my internet went out, and I was like, well, now I gotta wait for that to reset. Then it downloaded, and it's like, okay, cool, that's set. I'm about to get set up for Star Rail. Boom, I had it set up. I had it set up. Now, like, hey, it's an update. It'll be really funny if this is the update that is the voice lines. Because apparently this patch is like, oh, there's like a few missing voice lines. Would be really lucky timing. Really lucky timing. Then I was like, okay, downloads up. It's good. It'll be fine. Then I got caught by Verify. And I was like, oh, I hit the button way too late. I was like, it'll be fine. That makes me wonder, like, oh, wait. Are we in now? Are we in now? Are we in now? We're in now. Oh, wait, yo, it'd be look. Oh, wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see. They're not letting me do it. They're not letting me do it. So pretty much what happened was I was pretty much here going for dailies because I pretty much didn't have much to do. So I thought, you know what? I have way too much stuff that I'm not using for anything. Let's just finalize let's just finish the trace tree for a bunch of characters I've been using. Has it worked? Pretty decent. Like, heck, I literally did the Himiko as a joke, and then I find out, hey, Himiko, and because I was just going through the whole list, just be like, all right, get it done, get it done, get it done. I was like, you know what, let me do Himiko first. And then I find out, because I messed around and got Rappa, that, hey, it's gonna take some time, because now I have to build her up. That Himiko and Rappa actually work really, really well together in a Super Break team. Because usually enemies that are weak to the same thing. It's usually physical, fire, imaginary. And ice, lightning, wind. So they usually kind of group together. Heck, literally while I was waiting for the loading to go through, I saw someone do a run with them. I was like, okay. As soon as Himiko's built, which is probably going to be this week. This week. I'm being lazy. I know I have way too much saved up, but I don't want to run into the same issue I had with freaking ZZZ, where it's like, I could just do it into, I am now waiting a week to build one part of this character. I'll take my time. But that's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for. Here for is literally 2.7 and something I'm very sad to bring up. Oh, cool! They brought this back. Okay, this is literally what people were talking about. I accidentally messed up and closed the game when this popped up. So what we're about to see is pretty much a story recap of everything that happened in Penacony. Because, you know, we had that period with Fei Xiao and everything going on over there. Oh, this being the wrap up. I like this. I like this. This is also why I say it's like, hey, if you can noob, this is a really good time to get in, get a bit of a head start before 3.0. But I'll let the recap do the talking. Enjoy.
The clock winds back to the start of the journey to Penacony. The Astral Express, upon invitation from the watchmaker, heads to a cosmic vacation spot, the Reverie Hotel, for a banquet. However, in this sweet dream paradise, they unexpectedly become entangled in two bizarre murder mysteries. A grand struggle for a legacy begins. Numerous factions enter one after another, acting in response to the situation. The family hosts also plot to capture the watchmaker with this opportunity and ensure the Charmony Festival takes place as scheduled. A confrontation between the emanator of the Nihility, Acheron, and IPC representative Aventurine becomes the turning point of the entire event. The latter, through a grand death, shatters the family's lies and reveals the existence of the primordial dreamscape, Dreamflux Reef. The Express crew thus delves into the heart of the situation. Here, Gallagher reveals to everyone the truths about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, Mikhail, and the other nameless. They finally uncover the legacy of the Trailblaze and, in doing so, receive a glimpse from the Harmony. To fulfill the wishes of their predecessors, everyone heads to the Penacony Grand Theater with the intention of sealing the Stellaron. However, they are forced into a deadly battle against Sunday, the head of the Oak family, who is aligned with the Order. This great battle concludes with the fall of the Order once again. The future of Penacony remains uncertain. However, thanks to the mediation of the crew, the family and the IPC agree to cede some of their interests and reach a consensus. Penacony regains the right to determine its own destiny. In the very end, Sparkle makes a grand return with a startling bomb show. This crisis is ultimately resolved amid spectacular fireworks. With everyone receiving their own best ending, the tragicomedy of the sweet dream comes to a close.
There we go. I hope they keep that up. Because it's weird. It's really weird to sit down and think, oh yeah, the year started with Penacony. So it's like a year's worth of stuff that's like, hey, do you remember? Do you remember? And then we also had that detour, which I'm very glad they had this. I want to show the timeline chart, which they will keep like adding something. So I'm like, I'm really, really glad you did that. Oh, this is new. I gotta be remembering what happened. That is the wrong button. Yeah, my favorite part of like realizing it's like the plot and how like, oh yeah, we go places. Is you go all the way back. Oh yeah, you have the start, her space station, and before you leave to literally what is considered like, yo, the start of the story. No, this is actually where we're going to Wanmei. And before we leave, this is when we finally make our rim, which is now. It's like, don't worry, we can do the stuff out of order. That's the purpose of this. Everything what Yarilo 6? I've been saying 7 this whole time. I did not realize it's Yarilo 6. Oh. Good to know. Everything there, the museum, and then right before we leave, run into technically our first real run-in with the IPC. Not just like talking hands, like actually being like, all right, pay your debt. And same with the future for like where Winter Wonderland will go. Jianzhou, everything that happened with this whole section. And possibly one of the deepest side stories because we have the RM Alley, Foxy and Tail. Wait, huh? Oh, for some reason, I don't know what, I thought that this for some reason happened after we left, because the characters mentioned it, like, yeah, we were going to leave, but then we got invited, so we came back. I guess not. Dang, we really did spend a long time there. I got Penacony, Whole Cycle, Dreamville, Farewell Penacony. Oh, Grandpa was a side story. Huh. I was still a fan of it. But now we're diving deep. remembering what was on the. I'm remembering one of the parts of the live stream. Okay, now I know I'm gonna have to do a quest here to unlock the outfit.
Would you care for some jokes? A bit of laughter might be good for your health.
Sure,
Care
what do you
for
got?
A drink or perhaps some snacks?
I'll take a drink. Your trust in my skills moves me. Upgrade your membership to the highest level. Hey! What are the benefits? Nothing! For my highest tier members, and craft the jokes. Though I have no hands for crafting, only level for craft cocktails. I haven't a soul, but a haven for the inebriated. Alright, what do you got? Rare moment of rest. I was hoping for a recipe that I could steal. Oh yes, no, one of the worst things because I started because my characters are built being like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw you at a boss fight on auto and see what happens. I quickly realized, oh, some builds I should not be doing it. AKA any build with Robin, I keep doing it and then keep remembering, oh yeah, the CPU will automatically ult if it's not a healing ult. And Robin's whole gimmick is, hey, skip the line. You don't want to skip the line when you're already in line. Go for HP and defense. Energy and attack. Oh, I'll take that. You got good service. Not a plot, not a plot.
Amphorius, the eternal land.
Oh, it's the start of like, okay, so they're not back. There's nowhere good as World in Daybreak, not even a name.
That's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
Nah, true. It's like, will this be too much? Bro, you're talking to someone who, it's like, we're talking nearly 2 years. There's only one day I missed on my daily run, and that was the second day I played the game. I'm good.
Huh? Has it been that long?
We spent a long time in the junction. Oh, okay, there's more than one. There's no need to be nervous. I understand it may be difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea there's a world I really didn't venture into, but a journey like that was only routine to the Express crew back then. After
We
all,
should consider Compound's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
because it was pretty much Black Swan dropped in. I'll take care of it. That said, Pompom usually stays out of discussions about destinations. The final decision will likely still be on us to make. In that case, we better take the time to think this over.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass
Why'd I put this on
Amphorius
auto?
over,
I gotta like
we
go
still got
faster.
a fuel problem to solve.
Oh yeah, true. Alright then, for now, I'll let Mrs. Black Swan know that we're considering the Eternal Land as a destination. Seeing how this is going to be an unusual adventure, it'd be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can't find out more about Amphorus from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacoma.
Hey, our
anytime
excuse to
soon.
be like, we will see you in 5 months.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole
Excuse
in the
to go
Titanium
back.
Stadium has been repaired.
No, it's purely on the go. So it's like, let's wrap up the vacation instead. That is something I wonder though. How are we hopping between the areas? Oh, okay, no, that's like the hard confirmation. Like, this conversation happened right after. But then we went back for the war dance. And then we have the Dreamer of Order. Let's see if they can continue this streak. Every single time a character has one of these, I'm like, I don't know if I really want to pull them.
Creating
I spend
chaos
5 minutes
is
in the
also
shoes.
a means
I
of
want them.
Maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
Work is hard.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutral.
Because that would be awkward. It's like,
Just
we know what
putting
the
on a
threat
show.
is, but it's like,
I mean, look,
make it look bigger.
this sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard.
I'm gonna miss this place so much.
Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival
Ooh.
was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then, without even realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though. I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez, are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been seized.
But they are dedicated with these angles. You're not seeing that face.
A move to heighten security, if you will. Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see.
Oh,
We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
y'all don't even recognize his face?
Excuse me, sir.
It's like, wait a minute. Wait a
Have
minute.
we met before?
Oh,
Oh. You're doing that again.
do you recall when or where we might have met?
You're doing this again.
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
Like, you just hit me with the idea of like how scary Jedi mind tricks could be. It's like, what, the person just did not care.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
Especially when they're more dedicated
We
now.
shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely
Am I about to get hit with another character who loses their hat when
What
they're
about
playable?
her?
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you.
At this
I've
point,
seen
you do
plenty
not want
like you,
peace.
Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach.
As I would
Like a
give
show
you
of
pity, and I
sympathy,
know
for
you'd
example.
cry.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts.
Hey, good at reading people. Can't complain.
I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
Then what's the plan?
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
Oh, don't tell me they changed how it works. They did! Alright, never. This is actually really cute because one of the riskiest things when this happened. I love the perspective of it because it gave you the preview of how this character worked. But you then ran into the issue of, crap, the character I started with is not a character that's good for this. Because hell, if you want like a minor example, if I was running around with the Kafka dot team, note she's not healed. It's very slight, but it's like, In fact, you know what? I'm nosy. I've been keeping at the game because it's more just like, all right, let's see. Who do I have out of my existing characters I can make something dumb with? Jing Wan, will you stop having builds every time? I would love to do Do Hung, but I do not have him built. I gotta redo him. He's also in the list of characters where it's like, this is like when you came out build, you need a whole redo. It's like still using Kafka's the lightning equips. Where it's like, no, now you want the damage over time stuff. Crap, your best is wow. Okay, this is gonna be risky. All his best teams are characters I do not have. So if you want the list of, it's like, okay, who are the ones he's really good at embracing? Jingwan, Dale, Blade, Boot Hill, Argenti, and Jinglu. Only one I have is Dale, but my Dale is not built, so that's a horrible idea. How'd I mess this up that bad? Oh, like hell, even if I want to, I ended up getting Bronya on my free stuff. She's not done built yet, which is also really bad of why didn't I finish building her? Because apparently she's she's Sunday's best partner. Hey, if you're not doing Robin, Sunday work is like, Bronya works really well. Heck, screw it. Let me do a quick change. I'm going to try something. It's going to be messy. It's not going to be clean, but I'm going to try it. Because I want to learn to... I want to enjoy this character. And what better way than to just swing? Let's see what happens. Is this messy? Definitely. Heck, this is pretty much a team of imagination. And now I get to have you... There we go. Your ring is back. I was like, why is that missing? What? It threw me off because I'm used to it even with some. I'm used to it even with freaking Robin. Whoop! I'm getting better at dodging them. Some things you just get used to.
I see 2 bloodhounds.
They
They appear to be on official business.
aren't just watching; they're
unlike the pair
looking.
from earlier. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see any...
My apologies. I forgot.
I forget you're not very tall.
Remind me. Why do I have to miss trip?
I could leave.
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now.
Every single short person be like, why am I here?
We once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much on if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
Holy moly! Can you get any more conceited?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death.
Okay, nah, this is definitely a guy that's like, no, you gotta be shit talking because he writes too much of the I saved you. It's like, yeah, but you do it for a good reason.
Safeguard your position in the family.
Okay.
And twisting of words, yada yada yada.
Words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to read.
Then I gotta say this.
Quite another to knowing.
With Adventuring taking over as my most played character after Kafka.
I don't understand.
I like that kind of character.
Why are you hell bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission?
Huh?
Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return, you must turn against all whom you
Y'all
once
really
called
hate the
family or something
IPC.
like
I
that?
can't complain though. I love all the characters gameplay wise, but
Jade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
don't mess with me too much.
Go now. You are free.
And it
chosen
was
one.
Jade. There it is.
Dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't
Trade,
have
of
to
course,
give me an
from
answer
business.
right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom...
Hey, Jade, the women of the queen of contracts. Good luck.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
Nothing.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due. So why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
It's easy to say that when it's not you.
Too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream.
Oh, so you're trying to remove everything,
residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
so nothing can touch her.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
But would it be easy?
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard.
Oh, this freaking
The tie
guy.
should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
You can't just run. Make sure it's
But what
clean.
has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the founder is one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
That-
Oh, come on. Make a joke, will ya?
This is... You know what? Actually, well, I still have time. Oh, whoa, when did I do this? In fact, when did I even get this? Yo, Claire, I'm gonna borrow this for now. Yeah, this build is so outdated. Yeah, this is so out. This is not good. It's what I got, though. It's what I got. It's what I got. Something happens. I'm hoping Robin Adventuring can carry. Our facilities are out of order.
Park facilities are out of order.
This is why I stopped
Refurbishment
gambling.
works are currently underway.
Then again, I won the
Please come
lottery.
back again
But that's
later.
why I stopped.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the
Oh.
situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean... Mr. One Week, please excuse
Oh.
me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday.
Nah.
He works for me.
Good
You
switch.
don't know him?
Oh, I see.
He works for
Pardon my
me. You
ignorance,
probably
sir.
don't know him.
Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain.
Like automatic?
Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
I gotta do puzzles.
You shouldn't have said that just now.
I love it. Now it's like we're
Makes it look
going in on
suspicious.
official business.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
Oh,
I
now
was
you
just
have to
telling
keep
the
it.
truth. I've always found this name.
Oh,
to be
that is
more
the smartest
suitable for
bit,
you.
actually. If you want to come up with a fake name for
So,
someone,
why are
do
we
your
here?
BM nickname.
Managed this park before?
Cause it's like, yo, I could just shit talking
You
to
could
your
say
face
that.
now.
I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things.
Hey,
Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
aren't you lucky?
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with
Ah!
lighter consequences.
It
to
does
show
add
me
up.
What he'd learned in life.
You gotta fuck up early.
But there
It's
is
important.
never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Oh, okay, it's time. I gotta read, I gotta learn. I gotta read, I gotta learn. No consumption of food other than burgers. Only cast and crew are allowed on stage. Be kind to birds. Y'all can see the birds? Do not discard trash in trash cans. Do not use bottle caps. Handstand walks. I love it. Remember, things not mentioned does not mean it's safe. We just haven't reviewed it. So pretty much do not eat anything. That's weirdly easy.
No consumption of food except for burgers. What?
What kind of mess happened to no one? I'm so used to seeing the music over there. Alright, screw it. I'll have a burger. I can't, dude. I could go for a burger, man.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially
Especially ice cream. That's weird.
Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait
Oh,
in
these are
line in an
your
orderly manner
rules?
for things,
Never
instead
mind.
of shoving and jostling people around.
What happens if I break the rule?
Oh, this...
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
No, that's what I hate. The idea was like you do such a wide range.
Try me.
It's like, what does that even mean?
Wait, don't.
Wait, ice cream the size of you. Also, all the times I've been
So,
eating ice cream, is that
here
why
are
the game
those
keeps going? Oh, I
corrective
feel weird.
measures.
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list.
Oh, we're
is
breaking the
stage.
rules.
Let's go and check it out.
That's the
Only cast
solution.
and crew members are allowed on the stage.
It's normal.
A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Just go. Nope.
Huh?
Okay, so this one literally just
Let's
kicks
try
you
that
out.
again.
Dang, the game even reset me to
What's
the
going
original
on?
camera setting.
guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path.
Ah.
Looks like this is an example of the
Oh,
corrective
wait.
measures that the Bloodhound mentioned.
Did he taste
exactly
the
what
ice
I would
cream?
have
Do
done
you
back
remember
then.
anything about it? Did you eat it and then just taste
You've been
nothing?
iron-fisted
That could have been it.
since you were little, haven't you? Wait a sec. If
Nah.
this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now.
I tried to warn you.
Why is that your answer?
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling.
It's a dang you ate ice cream.
marvelous.
Vomit.
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and
Why?
do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
Say all you want. You already had me nervous of what you did when you were in
What's
control.
the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are
Rules were meant to be
now?
broken. I love how I run to a fucking trash can.
Not discard trash in trash cans.
Okay, but why is this bad?
This is absurd.
Like, why would you not
Did you
do
make
that?
This rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
As a child.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
Anything. I'm not throwing money. We're throwing trash. I'm kind of embarrassed that I had that much trash on me. Oh, worth it.
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look
Hey,
elsewhere.
Pleasant looking trash. I'll take it. I had so few of those because I was like, oh, those are good. Those are good.
Please do not
Crap,
use
now, but now it's like,
Soul
ooh,
Glad
I could've
bottle
used a
caps
piece.
sold by the Dream Jolt
It's got me getting hit
Troop
with my.
for
It's like, dang, I
experiencing
probably should eat.
distractions? The Dream Jolt Troop, where? Are they hiding or something? Please do not.
I don't know why I
Dream
thought I
Jolt
could play it. Knowing the history, it's like. Okay, the answer is turn around. I'm used to the answer being like, have you looked up? Because that honestly is the funniest part about realizing it's like, why do I really love this area? And it's the constant times of just looking up and being like, Petticone is so pretty. Hello?
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on.
Who's just
let's buy
standing
some
behind
bottle
us?
caps from it.
Just one moment.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
Bro, this sounds like fucking Vegas. You trying to give me pennies? Nah, we don't do that here.
Afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on
I
you?
am fresh from a jail
That
cell.
I am currently on the run.
We'll take it.
Luck's on our
We'll
side.
take it.
Looks like we scraped together just enough.
So glad ball cap. No, I caught that right before it closed. A bottle cap purchased from the Dream Jolt Troop for a high price. The fact remains that bottle caps are valuable, even outside of nuclear wastelands. I gotta play Fallout one day, don't I? I kinda have to at this point.
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and
Alright.
see what happens?
Play the song. Hey. And
Nothing's off so far.
what are you?
Maybe we should open the capsule.
You opened the fortune cookie. You shouldn't have fucking done that. No more warnings. Punishment.
They can't be serious.
It's like, what did you set up? You said
No.
the
Hey,
guy who gave it to me caused the problem.
I heard the call.
Crap, I actually don't know what your stuff does. Enables one designated ally to take their summon to immediately take action and immediately increase the damage dealt. Target has a summon. Ah, that's why everyone was like King Wa. It boosts summon. I should have used Topaz instead. I still love it. The funny bit, if you use it on anyone with Harmony, because he's order, he goes, nuh-uh. But probably for like gameplay reasons and stuff. Why are you trying to buff the buff? Don't do that. It'll be funny.
Farewell. The strength.
I hope for an end to
I forgot what I was doing. I forgot I need SP. I already ran into the problem turn 1.
Hedge your bets. Sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Rise.
I'll take it. I'll tell. Oh no, that was all good.
No dirty tricks, alright?
Why'd you get 2 turns? You got that many?
Mortal form.
This mortal form. This guy's gone. This guy's gone. But I want to see what this is.
I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
How did I still mess that up?
Awaken
No, I haven't seen this in so long. I want to see it.
Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
It's been too long. It's been too long. Definitely a bad idea. But I won't complain. Go.
The strength. Heaven's surge.
Okay, yeah. No, this. Oh no, there's more. This is a horrible team. This is bad. Thank you. I need shields. I just gave.
I've heard the call. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll
Take it all. One. Enjoy your turn. Go.
Heaven's surge. Rise.
Now you get to finally do this. I thought you were about to go again. I was about to be so happy. Good enough.
Watch your head.
Yeah, all right. No, I'm bringing a Topaz. I'm bringing a Topaz. Topaz is built. I missed this. Now I understand. All my characters now have to be built. You build one one team fully, and you're like, wow, this feels nice. And now you're just like, oh, this all feels off.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Come to thorns and pass them.
Trinity is before me. I sense a storm. Heaven's surge.
Now it's scary, but some characters you don't want to ult beforehand. What is your ult? Regenerate energy for 1 day. Oh, okay. So the scary bit is I should use it. I'll get the ult. Wait a minute. What's your light cone even do again? Oh, I forgot about that. My goal is to get the ult. That should kill. It did it. All of you
I hope for an
lived?
end to strife in the world.
Hedge your bets. Doubt farewell. The strength of heaven's
Do it. Now I'm gonna do the same thing. It's gonna be like I bring a topaz, and that somehow works. Flying to the sky. Eh.
Ugh, do they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making
And
the
tried to kick him
attractions
out.
no longer just attractions is another corrective measure.
Ugh, aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
Boy.
Enough. The location of the
Oh.
distortion is...
Ooh, after echoes of order, once distorted, only adds to chaos. As a tuner, Sunday can easily discern where the harmony of dreamscapes have been disrupted. But I need a big solution. That is... I'm gonna run to you. There. And I'll accept... I don't know what I'm doing. Numby will carry me, as Numby always has. It's funny because Numby was an accident. I didn't plan on pulling Topaz. It was 100% accident. There was no plan about it at all. I was messing around to be like, let me get ahead for the next banner. Accidentally got, and I was like, shit. And now so much has opened up. So much.
There it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good.
Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
Would you let me?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit.
Okay, but what if it worked?
Halo.
What if it worked?
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you
Nah,
actually remember something
That's normal.
like that?
You remember stuff at least around when you're
Never
5.
forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Hell, I still remember getting jump scared by a
You're probably
freaking
the
Mazda
only one who'd
commercial.
consider something like that a failure.
Sitting in a high chair, room is empty, it's just you. You seen the car move in. It's back when it was like the dude in the black suit, black hat, zoom zoom, cried. And Diary's on, you will never see. That car will never be a part of my life. It doesn't matter if it's been like nearly 2 decades. Still in my head.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go. This will be a long farewell.
It kind of hits different. Though I do kind of like it. The goodbye coming from someone who is literally going to be saying goodbye to their home. But also the weird bit.
Well, where are we heading
This
next?
is your home. This is what you spent literally on top since you were like
There are bloodhounds stationed
6.
along the way, though. It might be better
And-
to take a quieter route.
Does anyone remember who you were?
I
Oh.
don't mean to meddle, but I advise
Every
you
time
to stay
it's like
away
any
from that
serious
place.
shit, Panaconi. What just walks up?
Did something
Hey.
happen?
Old man advice.
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
Oh, that's what they see.
I'm fine.
Nah, because man, going to one of the people who are like part of the ones who put
Stellan
down your
incident
shit,
may have been
and they're
clouded,
helping
but
you. You're like,
Who is to say that nobody has another
Oh.
agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on. Sweet dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for
no, I love it. He'd be like, hold on, and you're like, boom, and you hear a car pass by, and you're like, oh, oh,
Thank you.
oh.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby.
He is not.
It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
I still love that I play this game so
Astral
much that I'm
Express
literally getting
started a long time
Third
ago.
Impact
Why is
ads,
he still in
and they're like,
Panagon?
"Hey, are you sure you don't want to? Are you sure?"
We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days.
Hey, you missed the monkey bit. You missed the deal with the
Calm down.
monkeys.
It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so.
Hey,
between
benefit
us.
crossing the road fast. Straight lines.
Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will.
I was like, "Ooh, if we escaped." It's like, y'all think I'm
Put your
stupid.
hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Short sentences?
Oh, the short sentences. Don't monologue. Get to
I
the
need
point.
To make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
The last time we let you do sentences,
I can't believe
I
I've
realized I
left
live in
everyone with such
Venturine because he
peculiar
tanked
impression
your
of me.
whole attack.
Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value. Not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
Oof. And I'll continue our streak of why the rest of the team is getting really sick of the
So,
IPC.
it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm
Is
able to
is
move
that why
around
they didn't
freely
care
in
about the ship?
Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You have my gratitude.
I left my home in a hurry too. I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call.
Nah,
by
hey, it's
myself.
like,
My companions
look,
need
I
to know
personally
about this
respect
too.
it, but
The Astral
I know
Express cruise
damn
in
well I'm
Penacony,
biased. Put the phone out.
Come with me. We'll go find them. You come along too.
Okay, okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
We just cause problems. Cause problems. In fact, actually, what is your...
A day of peaceful repose.
Oh, no, just that? Hell, I'll always take one that you could just slap stuff on. I always love those. That's why I love Topaz, because of this. Yeah, and why I love Venturing, because of this. I just won the lottery. I still think it's funny that it's like, oh yeah, his benefit depends on you playing slots. Don't do it.
Mr. Yang,
Bruh,
if you don't mind,
when I went to Vegas, the last thing I did was playing.
now that the crisis on the
A
planet
dollar
of
picked up on the
festivities
floor,
has
and I was
been
like, oh yeah, I
averted,
never gambled in
shouldn't the
Vegas.
Astral Express have departed to continue on its
Played
trailblazing
Wheel
journey?
of Fortune
Why have you and your
slots.
companion stayed behind in Penacony?
It wasn't even my dollar, but I lost it in 3 seconds.
Could it be
That I
someone
sat
stayed
down
out
at that machine
trouble
for a
after I
minute.
left?
That's the security guard was like, "Are you
And
good?"
If that were indeed the case,
I doubt
Don't
I'm
gamble.
any interest in proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
Not what I expected.
there's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
Hmm?
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Huh?
Or these ladies?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a
It's like, we have a problem. And back to the team. Meanwhile, at the Soaring Clock, I forgot I gave it that name. I chose a dumb name and ran with it.
Fascinating how variables.
I'm still
never
waiting for you to
fail
be
find their
playable.
way
I'm
into the
still
lives of
waiting.
Organic life forms.
Somehow, too much math. Okay, alright, so Himiko and Dan Heng just for some reason do not have voice lines.
I have no interest in the Harmony's
That is a
celebration,
funny
so it's only natural
missing
for me
bit.
to turn down the
It might be a
invitation.
bug because now if you're
But it
playing,
looks
you
like
could
my
delete
decision also cost me the front row
files
seat
that,
to
oh,
all your
you're never
exciting
going back to
adventures.
that. You can just cut it off.
There is
They're
likewise
waiting
a
on to make sure it's like the
downside
files don't get too
pursuing
big.
reason.
However, if you have multiple accounts, don't do it. I'm sure if all you geniuses showed up to Charmony Festival, things would have been very much different. I gotta be ready. I
hear
gotta
that the
lock in
Astral
whenever I
Express
see
has
her line.
established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
Alright, we are trying that. They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herder? It's a world beyond the knowledge of the nameless, after all. I go to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition could provide us some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there is something else. Miss Black Swan said Ampharos is a world influenced by 3 paths, and the edition is
Logic.
1 path.
The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right. So this has to be related to the Manitors, or perhaps even the Aeons. I so want to know if the geniuses had any clue about
It's a
it.
pity we do not communicate much within the society.
Gotta rush.
Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
Madame Herder said the same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance the Garden of Recollection is behind it. She's always had a keen interest in the Remembrance's technology, after all. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Wan May's appearance a while back. She went into the Kalenga Abyss to bring us Leviathan's carcass back for our old friend. Speaking of her, it's far too much of an understatement, but none of us ever expected to see an old friend at Miss Wan
That
May's.
Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events.
Yes,
I suppose
she
that's the fate the organic
has.
life forms are bound by.
Yeah, a bond that truly runs
So
deep.
is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
Would the Nameless see a point in keeping work and favors apart? It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to Jianzhou. Considering her unique position
Looks
with the
like this is
Alliance.
one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companions are with her. They know Miss Tingyun better anyway. Plus, those youngsters would definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations. They're probably having a wonderful time right now. Meanwhile,
Anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask him instead? He knows how to present things
it's like,
logically.
he can do it. It's like you're talking to someone who was exploded. I'm gonna have to break that stereotype you have of me. I am not the brain. We have only one brain cell, and Dong Hung is holding it.
Forget
He's
it.
not here.
I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Ting Yun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh.
No, it's like, it's that experience. So it's like, it is real.
I want to do it, but he insisted on us giving it a shot.
It's like,
That's how we got into this problem.
how did I get into this? It's like, okay, so what did you do? Nah, it's like, I love all these are really, really bad answers. It's like the we. It's like, what do you mean we? Am I laughing? I still want more candies. That sounds like something dumb we would do. It's like, oh, you just try one. I'm hungry. So I'll just toss her into the bus. We failed terribly.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Ting Yun ate the candy too, but she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Ting Yuns right in front of us.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a memorial.
I don't know.
It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing
because knowing what
scattered
happened to
memory
her.
fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang? Who is this?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful. Or we
Consider
would have been
eyes,
stopped by
eyes
the
everywhere.
bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
Dang, okay, you did not need that sound. But the way you made it sound, it was like immediately turn, weapon, weapon.
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain.
I still feel bad for March. Though March, all right, I'm waiting for this only because I know this happened with Dong Hung. I think it'd be really funny. It's like Dong Hung will stick with his default weapon, and it's like, all right, time to lock in. Time to go back to the old me. I want it to be the same thing on March. We'll default to archery. When the moment's like, all right, time to lock in.
1 week here is an
Time to be the sword master.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled
Heavyweight?
this control freak.
It's like, nah, that was a team effort. I got jumped. I didn't do nothing there.
Surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting Yun. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
I still think it's funny. We're just gonna skip the Ting Yun part.
For later. For now,
Doug, no. This is Sunday's story. We'll get back to her.
Turning Miss Ting Yun to her normal self.
Then again, she is next. The second half of this patch.
Easy. see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Ting-Yuns aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
If we're gonna do this, let me be full cheesy. Crap, I forgot this team order. No, maybe? No, because it won't heal. There. I'll find any excuse to use this team just that way it looks like I'm actually running around as the Trailblazer. Business mom. Hello?
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your
Who are you?
suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Ting-Yun are you again?
It's me! I'm the one
Oh,
who wants
that's-
every
you
Ting-Yun
got
to
split.
come together to form the Ting-Yun Merchant Guild. How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're
We're doing
bound to
business.
thrive and prosper. I know, we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle
Compliment,
liaison
compliment, compliment.
negotiations
Set him
on my
up.
behalf.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
She's still there.
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
Nah, she's funny because she's not stressed with work.
Hey! You better not be referring to the part about my wits surpassing many others.
Hey, you
Mr.
learned
Yang
swords
mentioned the
play in a
Express's
week.
next voyage
That
to
is
send a
wit.
passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
You're right.
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Few?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the Eye of the Storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
So that's the bit we don't know how. This is their confirmation of like, oh yeah, the Ting you knew.
Have any suggestions for
Nothing
fixing
about
this
her was
problem?
real.
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Ting-Yuns
This
here.
is the story of returning the original. This is an important thing because I want to double check something real quick. Am I forgetting something?
Cool it.
Oh, they did it again. Oh, that's all it took. Which is like, it's like, oh, it's been a while. Well, it's like, nah, I played Ting-Yun for too long to not realize like that ain't the same one I remember.
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal.
VA
But
switch.
then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a
Let's
better
hear it,
job
let's
at
hear it.
brightening up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient
True,
feels
true,
it.
true, true.
She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
That's business.
These three Ting-Yuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion
If you
anytime
can get
soon.
something out of them, you never
Like a
deny it.
verdict.
You keep that door open.
So,
Business.
what do you think, Sonny?
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
It's like, I'd rather you stick with
Sound
Workday.
chummier that way. I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Ting-Yun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her.
Oh, we really about to do the
In other
bit
words,
that you see
it
where it's like,
means the
all right,
Ting Yuns we
this
see
it's like
here
when you
are
dive
all
into
different
SpongeBob's
aspects
mind,
of her
and each of the
psyche.
SpongeBobs are a different part of his head.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
It is.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across
It's
the
sweet.
dreamscape.
Why? How?
Tuning could be the way to fix
Oh,
it.
he's like, I'll handle
The
it.
only problem is that these Miss Ting Yuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we
Need to
can
find the
properly
origin
speak
of
with?
the string, then
One that
bring them
we
all
can
together.
speak with? Oh, I think there is one.
Oh,
But it may take me a while to identify her.
all right, keep diving. You're such a. You get it. You understand. You understand. You get it. There's a reason why I have 116 trash. I don't know how that happened, but you understand. Did I really make this stall? Who can I sell it to? Money grubber? Do you understand?
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise?
Nah, you do not interrupt a gambler. Hell, literally in Vegas, it was the funniest thing. There's someone that we went for brunch, walked in, saw them on the slot machine, had a whole brunch. It took so long, we walked out like 90 minutes later, still on the machine. I'm just sitting there going, how much? How much? How much? How much? I got mad after one run, which was 3 seconds. How much did you spend?
I can fly. A long, long time ago.
It's
a big
scary.
girl flew
It's
with me really
scary.
high into the sky. I'll take you next time.
Dang it, I'm saying this playing gotcha. Playing the RNG here too.
Someone to watch over her.
Nah,
That's
I
the
think she's
game.
perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Proof. Ask an adult their favorite color.
That's true. It doesn't apply to her.
They'll still remember somehow. Never forget. Invincible wind fan wheel?
Huh? Ugh, yikes. She's scary. No.
I saw Invincible, I was like, oh, you're a hero. Oh, the Invincible fan wielder. This is the top tier. This is the top tier Ting Yun. The one at the top of that list. The one who's the entire reason why she's... I was like, oh yeah, she's one of the really strong 4 stars, and still. Come on, there's gotta be one of you. I love the idea of going for the trash. Oh, wait,
were
where'd you
all
come
looking
from?
For me? Oh, were you all looking for me?
Yes.
Found her.
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
What's your trait?
This Miss Ting Yun's trait is.
It's nothing special, really.
Ah, the core. The core.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try.
This is like that
My
moment
lady,
where it's like you got that
if I
slight
may,
bend on your cable,
I wish to
but
perform
still
the
a good
tuning.
cable. It's just slight.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Ting Yun hostage.
Look, nah, you gotta remind yourself that's like, look, he did. Know that there are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3s of us. You know what? Nah, Welt likes jokes. Go for it.
It is not my intention to
Ah, I
provoke
was waiting for Welt to be like, huh?
Perhaps as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my
I
stead.
had to do math.
1 week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
And you did all
If you
that
still
with
have
it?
concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so sincere. I'm actually surprised.
It's gotta be weird
Are you all right
It's gotta
with
be
this,
so
Miss
weird they do.
Tina?
It's like I absolutely was like, all right, bring everything in and be
I
like,
go as the
oh, it
wind
works.
blows, so you
Huh.
may decide for me.
Y'all won, so yeah, you're right.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion.
This is like
Please do your
Sukuna
best.
after the end of the series of just being like, hey, well, run with it. Ooh.
What the?
That's how. And then there's the
Any of you got a voice just
confirmation.
now?
Had her trapped for years.
Never mind.
Playing the fake game just off of autopilot. This is what she's like, I don't want to do my job. But remember, this is someone who was in the center. You don't end up in the center unless you're good at your job.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Miss
Shit.
Ting-Yun, you're finally back! You may be small, but you're pretty amazing.
Why is that your first comment? Is it why?
What's wrong?
Is he did was like, oh, my head did not like what I saw.
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she
She
seems.
is not. She
I
is.
nearly died. Just now.
It's like you peering to someone who will be like, hey, I'm taking you out too.
Don't be afraid.
Huh? What the fuck is this? What they're like? All right, well, we had to introduce Guan Mei earlier.
What?
This is how, and now it's like from the other angle.
No matter what
Okay,
you
this
see,
sucks. I was so focused on
you only
Sunday.
need to remember
If they let me
one
actually
thing.
play with her as the preview, I don't know
You're not
anything she
alone.
does. Cause I was like, get the family together.
Who are you? And who am I? Is that where I came from? And where does this path lead?
Okay, quick attempts at research failed. but I keep forgetting. It's like, oh, it's story. Now you weren't allowed to see that. But I kind of want to try it. I kind of do want to try it just to find out. What if you are also a super great character?
Don't worry, Miss Ranmei. I am recovering well.
Now we gotta find out now. All right, so what do you think? No, you went dark. All right, do not focus on that. Don't waste time. Move forward. Don't waste time. Move forward.
So familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
What the hell is going on in my head?
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying.
Nah.
There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am?
They don't hear it.
Can they not hear me?
Let's see you.
This girl is...
Though extremely rare, the observed subject has started to provide short answers for some simple questions, even though her cognition is still in a chaotic state. From what has been observed so far, she is not incapable of composing long and complex sentences. However, an unbearably intense pain would immediately attack her with high frequency, enough to interrupt her thoughts or even render her temporarily unconscious. Should be developed demand of ground made for her to decide whether the obscure subject senses should be temporarily numbed or correction. We've temporarily blocked the subject's various senses and are trying as much as we can to alleviate their pain. No further questioning will be made until the body's repair has made some progress. Until then, this is a record of the questions that the observed subject has already answered. What is your name? The subject replied within 3 seconds. Tingyun. Number 2, what did you encounter? The observed subject spent a substantial period of time in rumination before suffering from immense pain and losing their consciousness. After being questioned 4 times, it can be confirmed that the observed subject knows about the related details, but struggles to elucidate that knowledge during the limited periods of coherence.
Tingyun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
Oh.
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
Just keep moving, just keep moving. Just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving.
These are...
The Antimatter
These
Legion.
are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous.
It's like, you wouldn't live anyway.
You can't do it anyway. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars? Wait!
Damn, give me a chance. You know what? Time to learn. 3?
Is this called coexisting?
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
You say that. I gotta learn now. Under fire. Grants one player Foxian Prayer. Increases I might have to drop every single plan right now. I now have the option to make 2 super break teams if I get her. It's the same bit one got mad when I didn't get. Like, it was so much curious, like, there's so much cool stuff I could do, but I was like, I missed them. It's literally what I felt with Lingsha, and I was like, she's kind of nice. It sucks I didn't pull her. I lost the 50-50. she's the second. And knowing how this goes, that's the interesting thing that's gonna be happening with Super Break. Cause yeah, we had the intro of Preservation Trailblazer. Was a good shield mainly because like, yo, Village shield was limited. And got power crept so bad that's like, alright, it ain't worth it. But Harmony Trailblazer is just like so good. Hey, more, I'll take it. More teams, heck, I got so many characters that it's like I like building for this type. Cause he's coming for someone who started with damage over time. Cause like, oh yeah, I can go after this. But now it's like here, it's like, no, I can break. I can swing. I'm gonna take it. Easy option. Your turn. I wasn't expecting. Wait, huh?
Eternal.
Screw it, swing.
Nice second, my friend.
I was not expecting that. Why do you have 2 bars?
Let's seize this fine moment.
Blast. I won't complain.
Dream vanished.
Sam in position.
Super break, super break, super break. I'll never deny a super break character. You get more.
Clouds scattered. Let's seize this fine moment.
Every petal.
Do it, do it, do it. This was supposed to be me getting hyped for Sunday, and now it's like, you know what? Part 2 might be pretty nice. Part 2 might be pretty nice. I continue my funny streak of like, why do you keep liking fire characters? It keeps happening.
Awaiting orders. Step up, let's see.
There's more to life.
Nice second, my friend.
I won't deny it. They're not. They're pretty nice.
Share good fortunes.
Oh, moment to see. Moment to see. I don't even know what this ult does.
Dreams of a past life are now all gone.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Oh, I miss that song all the time. It feels good.
How can it be?
But I think it's probably because I have characters for her, and I missed out on nearly all. I gotta do so many rebuilds for Sunday.
The ones from before weren't defeated either.
As I said before, you can't defeat them.
I already figured out the title
No one can.
for part 2 if they do a story for her.
You can fall into the darkness. And
But I already got
die
the confirmation.
alongside the scars of the destruction.
Top 1% Tyler.
Or bring them with
Thought
you
it was dead.
when you return to the world here. These are your 2 choices.
Ooh.
Return to the world? What are you saying?
No, I gotta actually pay attention. Ron May, I love you, but I'm so bad at paying attention. Like, you were spelling it out for me, but I'm bad at reading it.
Oh. No wonder those 2 ignored me.
Oh.
Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Close, but not quite.
So, I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal?
I mean, it's kind of death. It's kind of a near-death experience.
I don't understand.
Hell, I nearly died from literally my head hitting a rock.
Trying to save me, benefactor.
Saved by doing a fucking push-up.
Why are you telling me all
So
this?
I have rocks right in the middle of my hand.
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may,
I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
Would a blank slate want to live?
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing.
Oh,
to
you
begin with.
answered it! Even with
You
nothing,
may
do you
also
still
prove
want to
yourself
live?
be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
You still answer like the importance of knowing who you were. Or do we desire to live? Do you want to live?
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side. Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You
Oh no, that's
attained
the
your
craziest
very
bit.
first victory
Talking through
in
a
this
screen
tug of
and you
war.
got through and it's like,
It's a good start.
oh, it worked. I was already writing the notes for the other one. This is better.
This is...
Let
she
me
back?
explain.
Thought I was
You were
dead.
attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment, and it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request.
His?
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation.
The need to clone.
There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet.
I can't return your
You'd be in
senses. The
excruciating
pain will kill you.
Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you.
Hey, what can I
for the
say?
rest of
Scars
your
are
life.
beautiful.
To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor
Oh.
modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail.
Because that would be an easy way to connect to
You'll
the
have to learn
spinal
to
cord.
adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction.
Huh?
With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
No, that's for me to know and you to find out.
Don't worry about it.
That ain't your problem.
You should
You're
sleep for a
alive.
little
Don't care.
longer. By the time you wake up, you won't remember any of these details. I'll arrange for someone to send you home.
Oh.
Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends.
Isn't
with
it
close
so
ties to you.
good that I
You
read the
should go with
chart
them.
before we started?
It can only help with your recovery
The
to hear more
odds.
about your past.
This is why Ron May chronologically was one of the first people we ran into before we even went any further. Cause that's how we got here. You know, 1 week is like 1 week and it went to like through the freeing. Got hit with a oh, I had to feel all the pain she went through. This sucked.
The tuning
You didn't
rebounded
dip.
and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
Hey, she died.
I
Once.
suppose there's no point in hiding it.
Technically
from you
twice.
anymore. Miss Ting Yun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
A certain scientist.
Yes, a genius.
Genius.
got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences. And
I always feel
managed to
bad
grant
going
Miss
down
Ting Yun
there.
a shot at
It's just all of them be like, she don't care.
After that, she asked the
Nah,
Express
she loves
to
you
escort
because she
Miss
cared
Ting
about,
Yun back home.
wants to make sure
We made
I
a stop
live
at
and put me in charge
Akoni
of taking
along the
care of
way,
you.
Partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
It was only a dream.
It's alright. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
You say that. How
That's
long were
fine.
you in pain?
We should find another place to talk anyway.
Ugh.
We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Oh. Ignore me. Shit, I can't. There. Shit.
Soul
there.
Radigan.
Yes.
I'm a local, you know.
What? It's not bad.
You'll have to make do.
In any case,
I say with my
must
multiple
thank the both
copies.
of you
I
for
keep
your
dropping it.
assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Ting Yun is resolved, are we meeting your other two companions
Actually,
next?
what are we doing for the rest?
There's no need.
That's
for
already
that.
kind of big.
Mr. 1 week is in poor condition, so
Ah,
let's wrap
let's
up
focus on you.
farewells first.
We
I
got
leave
one
Miss
elder.
Ting
We're
Yun
good.
In your hands.
Ah.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
Gotta make sure they're
I trust
okay.
that you can handle it. Besides,
Hey.
Yumiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
She says, well, currently talking with the Genius Society.
Hurry then.
I don't want to complain.
This is ridiculous.
But nah, this is an important bit. Who are we talking to right now? Oh, we're back to normal. Well, you know what that means? If we're talking back to normal. I love how it's like, these have now been my two teams. It's literally either like, I'm going follow up and I don't care, or I do not care your weakness. Super break, kill. Let's go for it.
This is ridiculous. Shall we keep going then?
What are we doing again?
You forget already.
Yes, I'm very bad at
Yun
this.
is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
Y'all didn't say that.
I'm not too familiar with this.
Crap, I'll try to
planet.
remember.
I'm worried.
I just never realized we're
unscrupulous
taking stuff from a
cutthroat
dream
merchant
into
will
real
try to
life.
take
It just
advantage
now
of me.
hit me after all this time.
Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the
Hey.
So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
All right, I want to call this out
As if a
mainly because
merchant
of
could
lore.
seriously take advantage of you.
He's the characters I really want to see again upgrade.
A few gifts earlier.
Yukong, I know you're the fastest. You're still
to go.
somehow the fastest ground character in the game.
Lost a lot of time.
Please give her an
So we better
upgrade.
not drag our feet.
Sushang, please give her an upgrade. Hanya, you were meant to be the 4-star version of Sparkle. You need, please give her an upgrade. It's actually really weird that the only 5-star judge, now that I think about it, is actually Ho-Ho. Yeah, she's the only 5-star judge. How'd that happen? Especially mainly because like it took so long for Hanya and Zue to join. It's like, huh. Dang, it's just me being nosy, being like, hey, I want these kids to be good. I'm fine with more options. But it's purely because I got way too many 4-stars that I do not have built. Please get this. Like, come on. Help me out a bit. Help me out a bit. Either make them good or just like give me something. Why are the best 4 stars still the 1.04 stars? Why is Pela still
Hello
one of the
there.
best?
It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape.
Tington's still good.
So I wanted to buy
Why
some
is
local
You know what? No, I'm not gonna complain.
souvenirs
Gallagher's
for my
incredible.
friends
Thank
back
you.
home.
Thank you.
My two
Same
friends
reason why I
here
love
are
Lynx.
more familiar with the Dreamscape and recommended
The
your
Gallagher
shop.
kind
So
of
I'm
knocked
here
her
to
out.
take a look.
Wow, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead. Browse all you like.
Merchant talk.
First we have Lady
Oh,
Fushuan of the Divination Commission.
Oh, I still feel so bad. I wanted to pull
do
her
you
so
think
bad.
best
I missed her
suits
all
her?
the time. Best. To be honest, even with all the divination that she does, I genuinely think it's like, yo, she really could use some help going to sleep.
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
I forgot about that. I wasn't even thinking that.
Meticulously thought out and interesting
I'll take it.
suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that. Next is General Jing Yuan.
No genuine. Oh. To be honest, I don't want to give him something business. Mainly because the funny thing is, you will have moments where you just talk to him and it's like, yo, this man could use a break. If you get time, watch this.
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the
Yeah.
history of the planet of festivities. I think the general will
Because
like
he's a
this
man
gift.
who keeps up.
Finally,
He keeps
we
up.
have Lady Bailu
But-
of the Alchemy
Oh, ooh, we gotta get her some food. We
She
gotta get her
loves
some snacks. We
excitement.
gotta get her some snacks every time.
Commission. That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still a specialty
Immediate.
of Penacony.
Immediate.
It would make for an ideal gift to bring home.
Oh, I still feel so bad.
That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected.
Hey.
And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
But you're talking to someone who's like playing way too many games about gifts.
Sales store.
Which is funny because I'm bad at gifting. When you make it a game, bet.
These dream bubbles are extraordinary.
Oh, the
Even if we don't
bubbles,
get them as
true.
gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
Hell, one of my favorite sites. I'm not
souvenir for
joking.
myself.
One of my
That's definitely an
favorite
idea I
side
can get
stories
behind.
in Penacony is literally one
there's
where you
one more
get
thing
a
I wish
memory
to do.
bubble
Since this
for
is our
Pom
last
Pom.
stop, could I have a word with you?
You
two
do
in
not
private?
get to see the bubble, but you know that it's
Perhaps
like
somewhere
this
more secluded.
was important as hell.
I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
It's something you do not piece together what it is until like you start really combining everything that happened with the story. Hell, I'm still sad of like, oh wait, yo, the book got updated. You go to check the book and you realize it was only a dream. But a dream that changed the world. What a good boy. And cheers! Dion Grace, everyone has all this stuff. And it's like, I dedicate my power that I can drink the flask, and if I need to, nope, it wasn't here.
This is a good spot.
That is a gun holster. He made it for a flask.
Miss Ting Yoon, what's this about?
How much do you remember? We say this name, but do you remember it?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days.
That would be scary.
I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough.
Like, you remember
There
it
are
falls to
some
me, but I
things
know
I
you still
find
care.
Difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
Oh, never mind. I was wrong.
We forget. He was so shocked. He was frozen in place when he shouted.
Exactly.
So you remember from then.
That's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you.
Over a year.
I've heard about what happened to you on the
Over a year.
And I've got to
But
admit
also the
that
confirmation
Ventilia's
of
disguise
how
was so
long
perfect,
that
it was
disguise
like
was.
another me tricking everyone.
couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Phantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Phantilia managed to disguise herself as me.
You wouldn't want to see what happened afterwards.
What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
And she was making plans. Literally. I don't know if I told this story, but I know everyone has a game where it's like you have your first reaction. Mine was fucking Tales of Grace's F. That was like my weird bit. It was early though. That's the benefit of like doing it early.
That
it
part
hits.
is true. I'm always calculating when it comes to business, but never with people.
Quick math, quick math.
So, what did she seem like to you?
No, she was always making deals.
I'll just assume that's a compliment.
That's
Maybe
why
next
it was
time
silver
you could just
tongue
say
earlier.
silver-tongued.
I'll
Was
take it as a
there
compliment that I know.
Anything particularly memorable?
It's like extremely flexible.
Now's not the time for those kinds of jokes.
I wasn't doing that.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
No. But that's not what matters. This best way to describe this whole vibe, even if we're going off of just gameplay, this is the equivalent of running into someone that you used to that you remember from elementary school, and you somehow run into them again in college. You're just like, oh shit, you're better. You're better. You went through a lot of shit, I can tell, but you're better.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird?
Nah, because like remember,
You're the real Tingyun.
we're like the
Why
first
compare yourself to an
people that she
imposter?
saw seen, so it's like,
Miss March,
who
you may have
mattered?
the wrong idea.
I'm going back to a world I don't know what happened.
Feeling a mix of regret and relief.
'Cause they
Huh?
As a
Dude, the
merchant, staying well
freaking-
informed is crucial.
Ah.
It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return.
I'll be 100%
If I had
honest.
rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't
They
have
miss
been
you
much help.
a lot. They
Instead, I would
really,
have
really
postponed the
do.
trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case,
Ah,
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
the odds.
exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself.
Oh, you're evil
I
as shit. I
regret
just
missing
realized what
out
they're
on your
doing.
Senjo journey. But everything that
Imagine this
unfolded
eye contact
afterward,
on your phone. They just
aside
got
from the
me.
scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Phantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Phantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
I'm sorry. I'm not pulling. They got me again. 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 I'll see you in like how many days? As soon as this conversation ends, I'll count the days. They got me again. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
I can't even lie. I fold off eye contact.
That's way too over the top.
I fold so hard.
Decisions. It might overwhelm him.
You ain't wrong.
I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Phantilia anymore.
Oh, cause crazy all the things
no
I
more
learned.
questions.
You're one of the
hope I
first
didn't take
characters
up
read
too
the
much of your
data
time.
after everything
Let's
happened.
continue on our way.
Screw it, I'm being mean. Wrong button. I'll see you after Christmas. That feels really mean. What do you mean he's gonna be the first patch of Christmas? Screw it. You get a standard banner just to see what happens. It's probably nothing. Yeah, it is. I know that sound. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. Hell, it's the moles that welcome you. I already got a S5 of that. I don't need to worry. But to make it nice, there is one thing I forgot because this is a thing. 165. Okay, yeah, no, this is a Christmas present. They said you got continue my bit of this is the best patch to come in. You have half a year. Just do it. Yeah, free 5-star. And on top of the fact that if you're starting, you also get the guarantee after you hit the 300 pulls on the standard banner. Don't do it. The main purpose of it is you do it off the free tickets you'll get sometimes. You might sound horrible. No, because by the time you get there, you're probably going to get pity broken sometimes, and you'll figure out who you want. Hell, Gapart's the only one I don't have in the standard banner, but you already know who I'm going to pick. Not even a contest. Not even a contest. Not even a contest. I don't care if I somehow... oh, wait, did I actually get you? Holy shit, when did that happen? I don't remember that. Because you see the levels? Welt is my irritating bit. It's like, how do you... He pity broke me 3 times. I got him again, and I got his card. And I was just like, what's going on? I think Yangxing, who's my number one, who's like, yo, I'm gonna fight you one day. What did they do to you? Why does everyone who I will never, there is like paragraph, there are essays on why everyone was like, ooh, you. I'll never figure out until I play Third Impact. But I'm like, dude, I don't have the time. And Balu was like, yo, I love you, but I don't have the time. I love you as a character, but I do not have the time. Hell, we're already approaching the point of it's like, yeah, we're not going to be doing healing meta anymore, which is crazy. If a support character's in the game, it's because they have some weird thing. That's why they're in. We do not heal no more. You shouldn't be getting hit. You should be killing people. Give me that, because apparently the great thing to do is Bronya E2. So screw it. Let Pity Break hit me. I'm building you next. I'm building you next.
The future of Belobog shines bright.
Hell yeah, it does. Hell, actually, I forgot I had that. You know what? I'm not actually using her right now, so just... I'm not using Asta right now. Steal it. I built this... I didn't realize I did that. Looks, I'll probably change. It's like, you don't... And just off of that, another character of like, oh, I put this on a character I'm not using. Steal it. And we're done.
Watch your step now.
Why did I actually get mad? Why? I actually got mad for that.
Welcome to the Dreamscape sales store.
Hey, Dr. Edward.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Just a friendly reminder, being too picky won't help you find the best dream. Just to dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions.
Of course.
Not too long ago, I procured a
I love it. He's constantly confused. It's like, why do you keep giving me good shit? You're talking to Stardust. I'm not real.
Young sword master strives to become the sword champion. As Junior Foxian sword just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Aren't you the one who just made that?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something
Like, I'm going
unrelated
back to their
lanes.
home, so...
Feel free to pick a few for
Something
me.
different.
I love customers like you.
And like, you want something new? Thank you!
So easy to take advantage of, you mean?
Yes, it's business. It's business. It's business.
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors.
The music
After
cut and it was like,
troubling you
oh.
all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you.
Look, every time I get a dream bubble, someone cries. So I'm kind of nervous.
It's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order.
I wonder that her, if it turns out it's like, oh yeah, her dream bubble is... you get to visualize what happened. A dream bubble gift by Tingyun. Records you. Oh. Oh. Fuck, the one cry is about to be me. The story of everything she knew that happened with us. Combined with what if it's like literally a time of like, what if it was her the whole time? The future is neither an initial meeting nor reunion. We've always walked together. They got me. They got me. And I gotta go back here. It's like, nothing good happens here. This is either me 5 minutes before server reset going, Divergent Universe, Divergent Universe, Divergent Universe, go, 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 with this exact team. Pure speed on Firefly, hit E, go, kill. And it's just that every time. Oh, I'm just here to realize like, hey, wait a minute, I really did decorate this place. You're new. Are you curious? Yes. Baggage? I didn't buy anything. I'm broke. Hannah's billboard. Man, I should carry such a heavy item. Like, huh? No, I do not. Hey, I do not steal credit cards. People stole my credit card. That's why I'm broke. How'd you carry this, actually? Business secret, sire. Item isn't damaged? Don't care. I have more stuff I have to do before the dream. For the system out? Jeez, I thought Amazon was bad. Singing words affiliated with social phobia, run away from your vision at sparkling speed. How had you owned? You think I can afford that? Movies means the joy of video games. Stephen Lloyd. Okay, nah, that's actually kind of smart. Pretty much how this works is if I want to practice any of the simulated universe minigames, that way when I'm doing the simulated universe, I already know how the minigames work. And it's like, oh, I know this game. This is the equivalent of buying Mario Party just so you could practice the minigames, and then when it happens, you just beat your friends. Anyway. Hello, here we go. Are your lines still glitched? Moment of truth, moment of truth, moment of truth. Still, you're back.
Yeah, we got
I was like,
delayed
it's
on
only
the
just
way.
2 characters.
Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets
What
back.
was the patch? I really want to know. What did
Has
they
the
fix?
messenger from the
What
Cienzo
did they
arrived yet?
fix? That shit was half a gig. What did you do? We've been chatting for a while. Turns out she's an old acquaintance of ours. Ah, you came personally.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times.
Every fucking event she brings this up.
I might embarrass myself.
You don't know how important this is. Every
heard every
event
word
in this
beforehand.
genre show, anything, she'll bring this up.
But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting Yun, I'm here to take you home.
You know, have a lot to catch up on. We'll give you some space.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
She is stronger.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron May, who has no ties to the
Why did
Xianzhou,
someone who
go
should
out
have
of
killed
her
me
way
let
to
me
save
live? And someone who had no care about letting me
It
live
seems as if I've become a pawn
save me?
in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
Because a lot happened. A
All
lot.
the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage
I'm
of
already a
this
target.
situation.
I should be
Take
hidden.
advantage of the situation.
What, are you joining the
What do you
crew?
mean?
Like, what are
Right
you
now,
planning?
The marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself.
Oh, you feel like there's a ticking timer.
Possible, please inform the general and arrange for me to meet with the marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron
Always
May visited
to
the
business.
Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This
Okay,
coincided
Ron May
with
is
when the
busted
message
off
sent by the
screen,
Astral
huh?
Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded
Popped
that
up for
Fentoria did
an
not
hour,
intend
talk
for you to
shit,
survive.
left.
If utilized strategically, this could
Been
give
a
the
part of
Alliance
every
an
story
element of
since.
surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Is that...
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns.
One string still
each
was
embodying
there.
a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me. Because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the Star Skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the Star Skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles.
What are those now?
Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals.
That's why she was cracking all those silver tongue
I will
bits.
continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Ah, shit, I forgot. That's like, oh yeah, remember how Sunday was saying goodbye? It hit me fully on. I forgot everything.
I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables.
It's hard to make goodbye to
So
math.
It shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're
Is
the
that
kind of person
who
that has
would
the ability
miss
and desire
this?
to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving.
All right, come on.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive.
Well, you don't want to get. You don't want to give her doubt.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to
Really?
her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
I have never had a moment where I had to hold my
As you
tongue
wish.
so hard.
Shall we go then?
Damn.
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
I don't care. 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 Penacony remains. You, god damn, Penacony really does remain my favorite part of this game, and I look forward. But damn, looking back hurts.
Didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
Robin also lost her voice lines?
One week.
Aw.
I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Dreamweaver, thank you for your hard work. You're the reason Dreamscape has been able to recover from this crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
We don't get to hear the truth. I'm taking a break. I want to find a quiet place to relax and to leave somewhere where I could see the stars. Before I knew it, walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in the dream, but...
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago. So, have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
You know family. You know family. You're really philosophical, Mrs. Bonweek. You remind me of someone. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day.
It took
There's going to
one
be a show
sentence
later,
and she me
came
went.
early to find a good seat.
Fuck. It's you. Show here?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all Penacony here. Distance can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course, you don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking. This is Dream's Edge after all, and the Dreamweavers are its true masters. They loved this area, didn't they? They fucking
Still,
loved Penacony.
these
Oh
stars
my
are
god.
unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel
The realization, it's a dream. It's not solid. What makes you feel that way? Is it because the sky is so far away, or because it's
perhaps
unknown?
it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. Disaster was unexpected. Because of it, I was able to witness many pasts and think about many futures. My only real regret is that I left unsaid. Yes, he left in such a hurry. I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes
Remember
what's in your heart
the
doesn't need to be
finale.
dressed up in words.
She tried to say something, but he let go.
Already knows what you wanted to say.
Don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
Someone who experienced failure recently is about to embark on
There
a
are
long
many such
journey.
people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser. It's something that happens every day.
Oh, really?
I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
But he's different. Stronger than most ordinary people, and because of it, people have this misconception. Think when he falls, he'll stand back up
Are you
faster
saying
than
that's not
anyone
true?
else. It's not. Because before he stands back up, he'll hesitate, agonize whether it's right.
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope he'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. May have taken the wrong approach, but I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood the same starting time, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path. We don't have to soar the skies together, because I know we'll reunite one day.
I hope so.
So too. This is Vaughn Week. May I ask a favor? There's a jigsaw here I'd like to finish before I leave. With Dreamer's help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing pieces.
I see. I'll do my best.
Don't worry if you can't find them. Just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
You know too fucking much. You know too much. You know too much. You know too much. You know too much. They got me again. I thought I was out.
Seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Look, I was already ready to accept the cursed mental bit that so many gachas I've played, it's usually right after the third area ends.
Another Dreamweaver probably
I hit the
left
point
us
of like,
behind.
yo, I'm kind of happy.
It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these
Now.
blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape.
Shit. Oh, they got me.
The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Like you being fancy. You're staying here somewhere between the two. Pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
Oh, it sees this one. We got to step here earlier. Stage be forever. Yeah, you feel it's important. Don't forget to take you up. Oh my god, you're sitting here being like, yeah, I don't know what the hell this puzzle is. Every single note is something that it's like she's staring at it. Your handwriting is like, you think I don't know my brother's handwriting? You really think? You're an annoying type of older brother, man. You know, you're an annoying type.
It's done. Have a look.
Anything feels like a blessing. Almost mirrors someone's resolve. You and broken wings no longer belong to the sky. The direction in which they fall will still be toward the stars.
Soon I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
You still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end. Maybe I'm stronger than you think. You must try to relax on your long journey, brother.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
Someone who was like, yo, I regret the goodbye. Please tell me you didn't mess that up.
Why did you do those unnecessary
Of course you wouldn't be okay that far.
What things?
What things?
Those two notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Hey, you wrote them. What are you talking about?
You can do whatever you want as many times as you want.
But I can't.
I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
You shouldn't do it anyway.
With regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes. We only have one last stop.
One last ride.
But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang.
There's always nervous when it comes to...
I'm curious. Why did you become a nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
Account check, account check, account check.
I had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help.
You say this. They saw I spent so much on... I tried so hard to get Sparkle that they're like, hey, Sparkle event going on. Try and get her in the other game.
Sky, still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of
You
action.
don't pass the flame unless you let it
That's
spark.
not what I think at all. Besides, the
That's what
Watchmaker
matters.
also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
But would we have got here if he
all
did not make
journeys
sure
lead
his
to
flame
the
set?
stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the Trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay
I should have amassed more if you're going to do something this cool with the music.
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
Nah, because you're talking to someone who's like, hey, I've been through this shit
Since we
already.
already know 1 week's secret. There's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
I'd like that. I'd like that. I really would. Huh? When did I do... Something got added here that I was confused. It was like, why? You know what are these notifications? I just want to clear this out. Yeah, I know it's coming. Yeah, I know I should probably do that. Hey, if you want to, you can see my code right now on the right side. Please. The game keeps making fun of me that I haven't got anyone. Please. Please. But you had your moment. You saw it. It screenshot it. You're good. They won't let that notification go. But I already know who's coming. I still love they added this. Though I stand by it, I never pulled Argenti because of this. I do not care how much I really want him pulled. There are certain characters like, no, I have to throw hands with you out of spite. It happens, it happens, it happens. But for story, I'm up to find out. How far can we go? How far can we go?
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
I mean, who's here? Seriously, that's
Don't
how we
worry.
broke in
I won't
anyway.
take too much time.
Now I'll beat the shit out of
When I first
myself.
visited the Grand Theater.
What better
I've
way?
never seen the light behind the
Beating
curtains from
out
here,
your ego
leading
is
to be the morning
crazy.
star,
I'll take
guiding
it.
me toward the land of the dreams.
Well, you thought behind the curtain,
Returned
found
here
out
many
it's
years later
nothing.
as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Yo, rip the curtain, make it cool. Make it cool. Make it the next time I come here. I still have like 5 chests I have to get here.
Last stop.
Ah.
Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born.
It's more like a curl, honestly.
Humanity flaps their wings twice.
That's why it's nerve-wracking when you see it early.
Once when they are born,
That weird
And once when they
curl
die.
on the fingers.
in order to flap my own wings and soar again.
How do you go after that? That what if?
I will say goodbye. Here. To the me of yesterday.
How do you beat yesterday with tomorrow?
I really
Especially if your yesterday was
Expressions
better.
feel so dull and lifeless.
You can't explain everything about you tells you it's not. It was better. How do you go?
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony. It's been missing since the moment we reunited.
I brought that up hour
It's
one.
true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all.
Uh,
I must remove any chance
can't
of being
stand out.
detected by the family. Another reason is
I need to feel the stakes.
pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake.
Shit, we're doing
This
this,
is
aren't
how I
we?
can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order, and for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. One Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh
Nah.
challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be
I
honest.
the only part you could have
I
is
was roaming
yourself.
around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
2 people who fucked
Are you
up.
saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me.
What, one who didn't feel
I, too,
shame?
was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices.
Because that would be
grew
scary.
increasingly
Imagine your
faint.
childhood self seeing your adult self and the
Maybe
mistakes
if
and
I had
going,
made a small change in my childhood,
nah, that was right.
I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself and return to my complete form.
I'll do this the same way.
This also means
If I
that
mess
One
this
Week
up,
will vanish for good.
follow-up team.
That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears?
Maybe I messed that up.
No. This is a foregone conclusion.
No, I'd win.
But who's to say?
Don't
there
gotta
won't
be
any
now,
changes?
but I'll win.
Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Oh,
Much appreciated.
Walt always has to go through so much. I wish I could give you a break.
Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you
I
wouldn't
love
have
it now because this
tolerated any
adds
noise
up.
at
I
all.
was like, dang, other people had harmony powers.
I'm about to embark on an unknown
That
journey
was only shown
where
for
it will be
him.
impossible to
Into-
maintain my orderly life. I will have to
Oh, you weren't
navigate
paying attention, were you?
unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you?
Hell no.
I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything.
You spent
Don't
so long in
flatter
control.
yourself.
Now what?
You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown
But the
may be a
feeling.
weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you.
It's I hate you.
What? Are you
Huh?
sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike
Yeah, I was
a
like,
chord
oh,
with me.
look, you're a
There are
huge
times
chunk of
when I
me.
want to joke around,
There are times
freely
express,
my thoughts,
share, and that's why.
or openly share my
Fuck
dislike
you.
of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs.
You know what? You respect it.
go
Everyone
for it,
freaking
son.
hates.
You always
Everyone
talk
that
about
hates her
locking the
ult.
bird
I
in the
love
cage,
it.
but
That's my
you're the one
lock-in
who's
song.
trapped. Look at yourself. Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't.
I can mess up, but I will not be a
I
what
dislike
if.
people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them.
It's empty.
If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness.
I'm fine messing up
As
and
for
even
the harmony,
changing that mess up.
My stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed,
Every mistake I
the force
made,
I
I could
must
say
rely
from the
on in the
heart.
future,
This is
this
an
time,
empty story.
my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you.
That's something I have to draw in.
What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip?
Mm.
This isn't like you at all.
Mm-mm.
Do you lose your mind after being run
Life
over by the
is
Express?
50-50. You
Or
win
were
or you
possessed by
don't.
that IPC gambler?
Hey,
There's
nah,
always
adventuring
the
got
best
me into
teacher.
this game. I
To
won't
save
complain.
Your lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience. You see? I'm already starting to make changes.
Heck, this man didn't
Whether it's
even
us
spend that
merging
long
or
in a
one of us
cell and he's already
disappearing,
like this.
I'll leave
It
the
took
tuning
one
to fate.
loss to be like, oh no, this is
He's
like
like a
really
razor that I
bad.
detest.
He's good.
Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living in their world. But what if you can't do it?
And so?
Well, that's out of my hands.
Can't spend
It will
so
just
long
prove
on
that
what
I'm still
if.
the same person.
The world's a
The
scary
person
place.
who always disappoints his sister.
How long has this what if cut things off? So we'll take the stand
Peaceful feeling like
in every way.
Falling is just another name for flying.
I'm following in
That's why I
style.
rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. Then, be born as a human and die as one. And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future. I don't have much to say, but as it's time to part ways, here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time.
I'm trying.
Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me.
Can't complain.
This is so annoying. How did I become so dull?
I can't complain. I was always dull. But you gotta enjoy it now.
Well, despite everything,
You got some flavor.
try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad.
As the current calls, we now deal with the fear. What day? No matter what, we face the count
Planet of festivity
for how
land
we
of the dreams.
continue.
I say goodbye to my home. Should one desire to leave the stage for good,
Must first step back onto the stage.
Don't make me regret this. This fight is what made me fall in love with follow-up. Don't make me regret.
the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
That's probably too early. Who cares?
Doubt farewell.
We'll do the same. The same as we always had.
Song bring us victory and meet all together.
Hedge your bets.
Screw it. You hit me, your problem.
Bust.
Maybe we'll take it all.
Watch your head.
And now you get the good hits.
Echoes of the past need not fade away. Follow me to the stars.
Hit. No more time. I know it should be more efficient, but it's like, hey, nah, she's built. She's good.
Seek and you shall receive.
You hit the shield guy, you messed up. Now I get to finally hear what the speed up is. Ah, you literally give your powers to someone else. Because you can see Topaz says to Halo now. Top it.
Guide you on your path.
This is yours now.
The market is right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Disorderly noise. Disorderly noise.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Do it again.
Doubt farewell.
Oh, you top off follow-up. I love that's the bit of I spent all this time talking about Jing Wan, and now it's like, oh yeah, you do that. Now hit me again, perfect. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Crap, I'm out of shields. This is really bad. I'm still good. Never mind, I forgot about that. I'm still good.
The dice have been cast.
It's the aqua bit. It's weirdly better for me to focus on you and hope.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
And hope wins. This is why we gamble.
May song bring us victory.
You go down. I didn't do enough. Screw it. Get rid of him. That's it?
Time has come. Let it be revealed.
Adventuring does it again. I got shields.
Inevitable for me.
No, we just played the stock market. That's our thing. Go again. In fact, greed.
Spend freely.
Hit me. I win. Crap, this is actually really bad. Spend it now for safety. And it's my turn. No more time.
Farewell.
Let the valuation begin.
Screw it, I'll bank on you again.
Watch over you. Guide you on your
Horrible
path.
idea. I just wanted you to be like, I just wanted you to win. Numby, go.
Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Sure, I'll play along.
There's no reason I have that much grit. I'll take it. Break the shield. Bet.
Bust.
I'm guaranteed even with a 1 to hit you too.
Watch your head.
Where's this RNG when I need it? That's what I get for gambling. Full shield, I'm good. Win. Good damage, you activate that. Go in. Heck, do it again. That's actually the best thing to do right now. I believe.
It's on me. Watch your head.
And believing works.
No dirty
You all
tricks.
hit me. Screw it. Get stats. We got so many stats, who cares?
The dice have been cast. Bust.
This is why we believe in this team. This is why. Nothing about it is a good idea, but you don't deny it does not look cool.
I've heard the call. Sure, I'll play along.
Hit me. Perfect. More shields. Perfect. That's what I needed.
The market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game. I hope for an end to strife.
Y'all really like hitting me, huh? Dun. Go in. No more time. It's actually a good time to do that.
Serenity is before me.
Yes. Spin. Go again.
Mortals, watch over you and guide you on your path. Hedge your bets.
Come on. This is what I get for being greedy. I deserve it. I deserve it, but it's funny. Oh, okay. I gotta save enough. All right, here's the scary part. I need to save enough so that way adventuring can come in and apply shields. Because somehow Robin is the only one who's been losing. Because Topaz will probably has enough health that she can make it.
Arises from enduring patience.
Then screw it. We'll just take someone out. This is really bad. Oh, how did you survive? You're incredible. And you somehow got everything that was bad there.
Confiscated.
It's on me.
Do it. Ult.
The dice have been cast.
Do you first.
Bust.
Hope.
Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
I forgot that your health was nearly done. That's enough, right? It wasn't. Crap. You're gone. How did you live? The shield worked. The shield worked. The shield worked. I don't care. The shield worked. The shield worked. The shield worked. My turn. My turn. My turn. I did everything wrong there. My turn. Bro, stop making me. You do not know how hard I fought to not make. And you did it. You did the joke. I was trying so hard to avoid making that exact. One of my final projects in high school was about that painting. And you did it!
Grant myself departure.
On the 7th day, he rested. And on the 8th day, he left. You did the joke. That was like, I don't know if that's a good idea. And then it was like, nah, that was plot. That was plot. That was plot.
How should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now.
Hey, our child's, that's the most important thing about life.
Thank you for
realize your
accompanying
child
me through
self
all
will
this,
probably make
Mr.
more
Yang.
fun of you.
This farewell
You've probably
journey
seen
has
more
come to
though,
an end.
so keep that in part.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
Eh?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you.
That's good. It worked.
I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
We got the benefit.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron and resurrecting the fallen Eon.
Don't worry, that
during the
was
Charming
us.
Festival, and you've already defeated them.
But
Mr. Gopher Wood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved.
we fucked up to fix something.
Unfortunately, too much time has passed to
But
verify.
who knows?
Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, you've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true Nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
So this is why I brought him here. Mr. Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
Okay, look, I'm late, but it's like, okay, how did I? They're like, all right, look, you've been here for a while. We want to hear your opinion. And it's just like, huh? It's literally, look, I'm not joking. There's no better answer. It's like, okay, how do you feel? Me? In battle, you're the one who directly confronted him.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past.
This is how they set us up. This is why Super Break had to be busted.
whatever's on
We
your
had to be busted to actually fight him. And that's like the curse bit. It was like, if we are coming from the Trailblaze perspective, you hit me as the type of person who the rules will go beyond who you are and who you truly feel. And you won't really like recognize that until something goes really bad. There's a reason why you went through so much effort that even when it was like, oh wait, I might have made a mistake, you still put so many contingency plans in order to make sure that Robin wasn't hit. And so it's like, you feel like you have to be in control. You're a perfectionist. Always trying to be in control, even when it comes to yourself. We're traveling into unknown, and it's like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pretty much an empty slate. Heck, apparently, I don't know if this is like a fan thing, or it's like, yo, I just like did not read into a chat bit. The funny bit of like, oh wait, I'm fucking Stardust. How did I end up here? And I don't mean that whole section with Kafka's story bit being like, oh, I messed up. I was trying to crack jokes and I was like, nope, that was your slip. Need your face. Have some faith, man. Stuff is hard. It's have some faith. And these Harry's on Carries like, you can't sit here and tell me you don't care. You can't sit here and tell me. I love, finally, I'm no longer the newbie. I'm cracking the gym. Alright, you're taking over.
Traveling with us.
Huh?
Not an actual member of the Express crew yet.
It's like, no, he's traveling.
Status is untouchable.
You're never leaving it. I'm fine with that.
Thank you all
I'm
for your
not.
forgiveness.
They will purposely be like,
I'll find the answer I'm looking
you're
for on this
annoying
journey.
this much as the new guy. Imagine if we let you become a senior.
Farewell.
No.
Until then, rest assured that I will do my best to fulfill my duty as your companion.
It looks like we come to a decision. I sure keep the hey
Now that our business
Papa.
on Penacony is settled, it's about time
We're done.
we get
We're
back
set.
on track and
Feels
prepare for
weird.
our next warp jump.
Wait a fucking minute. Oh, just check with her. I still love that. I missed out on something.
Try?
There's a lot of stuff I have to do with the simulated universe. Didn't that work? Making a move.
No, we're still not quite there. Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence, I ask you this. What is divinity?
We're back, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. Stay tuned. We're set, we're fine. Uger is here, we're sending her off to her place, and Sunday is also here, but that is not our problem. Nice. And then our fun bit for the story is literally being like, hey, do you want to decorate your room? And this sucks though, because then it's like, you know what? For fun, I'm probably gonna call it, but at least for fun, because I think it's kind of rude to be like, all right, because I do this every time, and it's purely because I'm not joking. I did not have this amount. Everything you see here. Hey, Tori, thank you for the follow. Everything you see here with the tickets and it's like the gems, everything here was not before the stream. This is purely off of like, hey, start the update. Oh, you signed up for it? Cool. You put the codes in? Cool. Just to see. We'll see if we end up with another rapid situation. Don't, please. I actually want Fuge. She can fit my teams. It's not. I'm good. I actually do need more perfect timing. I forgot what character. I was putting together notes and realized I have too many notes of stuff I need to build. How bad is it? I gotta do quick math. 5, 10. Wait, did that math get right? Oh, this is the best thing, but like how long it's been since I pulled. It's been nearly half a month. So I'm just like, wait for the refresh. You know what? No, that was already 10. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not pulling. 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 I'm at the 50-50 range. I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write that. I can say from the bottom of my heart, 100%. Man. This was a really good epilogue. I was already happy because Firefly's main story segment was already an incredible epilogue.
Nice.
And then he said, nah, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. They keep getting me. No, the entertainment. This is a bit as me said. It's like, okay, now I'm gonna have to go back and do this. All right, you decorate the home and you also decorate your room. And this is gonna hit me with the, crap. I really hope they'll end up with the same bit of Genshin. Oh, I spend too much decorating. And I was like, well, you filled up the area. See you next patch. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. They keep getting me. I keep thinking I'm free, and then they keep getting me. This is why. This is why they got me. Ever since I can say now, day 3 of the Kafka patch, because I came in day 1 of Kafka, missed day 2, And it's been a streak since day 3. It's a ride. But for that reason alone, I'll continue to say it. If you're gonna come in on any patch in Honkai Star Rail, this weirdly is one of the best ones. You benefit of coming in to wrap up alongside all the new features that have come in. Even if you pull any of the characters that are happening right now, or all characters that will have a long-term effect. Heck,
Nice.
well, in fact, the Sunday that's like, hey, if you want to go, it's like, okay, let me actually go over Jingwan. Jingwan is pretty much the favorite. It's like, you know what? Let me get some more benefits. Any patch he pops up, something good will happen. It's been a staple. It's funny, which is why I'm really mad that I just do not have him. But I'm too far ahead on the 50-50. I really want I want her. Hey, I'm literally sitting here right now knowing this. Like, hey, I finally started building Himiko. I don't even know. Does my Himiko have her card? I don't even know. Her cone. I don't even know. She doesn't. So I have to do this for her because I'm already sitting here. Literally what I've been doing is just going through, because I wasn't pulling characters, finally finishing their traces. Because you will understand how long my characters are sitting on traces, I can just literally click on Kafka, who got me into the game. This was my normal for so long. This was my chart. Like, I'm still mad. I have such a high ratio on the freaking light cones because since my day 1, I've been trying to get hers and I still can't. It was incredible. Let me just bug Yunli real quick.
Here. I didn't get a wink of sleep last night.
You and me both.
No need. I'm not tired, really.
Hey, drink coffee.
I just got a whiff of it, and it woke me right up. It smells like medicine brewed by the Alchemy Commission.
Caffeine does
I
wonders.
appreciate the gesture, but I'll pass. Actually, after I got your invitation, I couldn't stop imagining what the Express looked like on the inside. I got so excited about it that I couldn't fall asleep all night. Before you came, I already had a look around. I know it wasn't appropriate, but I just couldn't help myself.
Okay, I actually do have to go do the... I gotta make a room. If you're gonna be looking around, I don't want you walking in and having the same bit of Metal Gear Solid 2. You walk in, it's like, there's nothing there. I'm sorry. I don't have anything.
Better keep your word, huh? I'll be coming often.
Bet. Because it's gonna be a while. I know we're gonna go to the other bits of the Xian show. It'll take time. But that's enough of me rambling. I'm gonna call it here. When I'm probably back, it's... To be honest, it's probably either gonna be... Nah, it probably is gonna be 3.3. It's probably gonna be 3.0. It's probably gonna be 3.0. That's probably gonna be my next time. And purely off of quick calendar math, I want you to note Sunday's time on his banner. 19 days, 13 hours. 19 days, 13 hours. That's Christmas. He is the character of focus until Christmas Day. I feel bad because the initial bit was going to be bringing the family together. But you do not know how much I am not joking. Teen saved my game so hard. So hard during my early days. Same with Pele. Hell, literally so much of my like, oh, I'm just grinding stuff will be her to Pele team. So it was like, no, I want to return the favor. Especially because she's good. She's really good at super break. So it's like, bet. But that's enough out of me. I'ma call it here. But this was a really good update. I still feel kind of bad because I forgot where to check it. I think they would put it in the notices. Where is it? Yeah. Literally the update. Due to scheduling issues, some English voiceovers are missing for Pacific dialogues in 2.7. Corresponding voiceovers will be added in future updates. Some audio effects will be missing under specific circumstances on PS5 as well. Like the big thing right now is just like audio stuff. So it's the funny bit is, hey, you have time. Take your time. The update's probably gonna come. Hell, they literally made it possible that's like, hey, did you accidentally close out on the story summary? Before, literally, yesterday, I'm not joking. Yesterday, I mean, an hour before the stream started, hey, did you accidentally activate it? Gone. You can't do it anymore. Still, though, it's like, oh, if you start the story, it's like, hey, you can't view it. Because you're in the story. You know what's happening. But it was lucky. Lucky. I'ma stop rambling. This was a really fun update. Yeah. Encourage you to pull for it. Especially if you had more follow-up characters. Heck, I had fun with Sunday just off of Topaz, and even my Topaz is built purely off the idea of Dr. Horatia. So it's like, she is not built for solo DPS, and even that worked out for me. Because who knows what who knows? We're gonna have more. We're definitely gonna have more.
Nice.
That's on my view. I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the update. It's fun. I don't care. I'll still stand by. Penacony is my favorite area. Thank you. And till next time.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world order. You, my time is my word. Your words will never make me disobey. I'm bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world order. You, soon you will know. We already know the smell of the smell of